What is up, guys? And look, I said I was gonna be live. Took me longer than I expected. So, unfortunately, but I will talk about Raw, talk about the Monday Night Football game, and while I do that, I'll be eating string cheese. But one review I was eating pickles, if you guys don't remember that. So when I'm at my aunt's and I'm doing a review, I just eat whatever I want to on stream. Like, face to face, basically on my phone. But, start out with the big thing, because that's what everyone comes here for, reviews and everything. So there were Kurt Angle did a stipulation for the Strowman and REIGNS match, steel cage match, that if REIGNS won, it would be 3-on-3. If Strowman won, it'd be 5-on-3 or something. Yeah, 5-on-3. And so immediately, I was watching The Voice the entire night. Then Monday Night Football, Raw, like, I flipped back and forth. So, I missed that announcement because when The Voice is on, that's got to be on, really. But, I was like, okay, Braun, Roman, we'll see who wins. And see what will be the stipulation. So, starting out to a match, they always have great chemistry. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome to the stream, man. And another great chemistry. I dare someone to say, when's the last time Roman Reigns has had a very, 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 very bad match? You just don't see it. Really don't see it. But, Reigns, Strowman, another, one of those good matches they always have. Easily been the feud of 2017. It's lasted nearly all of the year. It's one of those matches. It's like you used to say, you can go to the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match. You can go to that go-to match. Go to Braun and Roman. You can go to that match. And they were teasing a fifth member, saying it wasn't Curtis Axel anyways in the first place. So basically, The Miz baited, and I'm pretty sure they're going to reveal this, for Curtis Axel to go over there for the Shield, thinking that Curtis Axel was the fifth member. Which The Miz is like, Curtis Axel was not the fifth member, even though he's a great performer. Basically, putting him over. And, so I'm like, everyone's like, oh, it's Samoa Joe. I even wanted Samoa Joe. I was waiting for Samoa Joe. Later on in the match, we get a remix, which was his old theme with his new theme mixtured in, and it was Kane. I was like, wait a minute, is that the music? I'm like, Kane? And everyone's first thought, and mine for a little bit was like, really? Joe is not ready. That is like plain and simple. Joe is not ready. But I was thinking, storyline purposes, just, giving it a thought. A lot of people don't like this, But this man Kane has done so much for the industry also, too. Yes, he is 50 years old. He is very, very old. But he's about to run out to the sunset. And why not, if you're going to have Reigns pin Taker at WrestleMania, why not have him pin Kane to end his career too? This man Kane is going into politics. He is going to run for mayor of Knoxville County, which it is in my home state of Tennessee, but 3 hours away. But, I'm proud of him for doing all that. But, his wrestling career needs to die down all the way. And yes, he was on SmackDown Live before this. Not a free agent. They didn't explain that at all. Okay, fine. I mean, do you really want to get the back form of, Kane going from SmackDown Live to Raw? It's probably for one match only. And he is the 5th member. But, a lot of people, down on this. I'm not going down on it. I'm going to wait and let it play out. But we'll see. We'll see. So, it did end up Braun won, of course, with the help of Kane. Kane doing like 2 choke slams, and then a tombstone. Braun does his running power slam, 1, 2, 3. And Miz says, if you can't tell, Kane is our 5th member. Now, to revenge his brother, that storyline makes sense. Yes, it is months overdue. But if you do realize, months over, a damn year and a half overdue. Haven't seen Taker even go after Brock after his WrestleMania 30 loss to him to end the streak. And then we head to Battleground, and just out of nowhere, because he's going for the WWE Championship, Taker appears. And absolutely lowballs him, chokes, tombstone, bam. Out of nowhere, after over a year of losing. So, they've done this before, and that storyline turned out really good, because it was Taker and Lesnar. But, overall, man, I actually enjoyed this show. They have Alicia Fox, Sasha Banks doing a thing. Good for them. Good for them doing 2 stories for the women at a time. I haven't seen Raw really do that, and it feels like a good while. Overall constant. They had the Emma Mickie James thing for a couple weeks. Mickie James is now facing Alexa Bliss, which that match could be good. Who knows? Emma facing Asuka. They got 3 women's matches, 1 on the kickoff show. I'm sorry, Sasha Banks fans, but I could care less. I couldn't care less that Sasha's on the kickoff show against Alicia Fox. Out of the women's matches, that is the least one we're worried about. We know it's going to be 1, 2, 3, or a tap out, and Sasha Banks is going to beat Alicia Fox. Just saying that right now. Just saying that right now. Emma, Asuka. Look, if you guys did not watch their NXT TakeOver London match, you will definitely really like these 2 going against each other. But in this case, I would have Asuka really dominate Emma. Now, further on in the future, if they have a rematch, a 3rd match, I would definitely have it just like the first match. But this is Asuka's debut on the main roster. She should dominate and destroy, like she will be the destroyer of the Raw Women's Division. Plain and simple. I could see her having that championship as soon as WrestleMania. And you know how long of a reign she's going to have? As long as she wants. She going to have a reign just like her NXT Women's Championship. Only thing that's going to stop her is another injury. Honestly. But the only women I see beating Asuka, realistically, you know, Nia Jax. You got Charlotte. Some SmackDown Live. You got Becky, Emma. You know, other women could. It just depends how they're booked. But, I mean, I could see a lot of women beating her, but realistically, maybe only a few. Cruiserweights had Cedric Alexander versus Jack Gallagher, which was a decent match. Cedric Alexander won with the lumbar bar check. And Jack Gallagher sold that shit very, very, very good. And guys, I have my universe mode coming up for WWE 2K18. Will not be tomorrow. I will be doing a live WWE 2K18 online stream for probably about 2 hours or so. Gain some subscribers off that and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And what I'm thinking of doing is since I am off on Tuesdays, I will probably have like an online WWE 2K18 online stream matches for like an hour or so, starting at like 12 or 1 p.m. and then my universe mode around 3 or 4 of TKW and everything. Raw overall was good. You know, I'm just going to talk about the main points. Alicia Fox went off, and, I like that Alicia Fox. I like that crazy Alicia Fox. And I want to see her more. And she talked about something about not liking her, entire career, which, I understand. I really do. I really do. And, this just feels better. My back's killing me. But, you see where she's at. She's got a storyline. Ooh, good for her. But, I mean, sorry, Sheamus. This was all about this Cesaro, Sheamus, The Miz, Strowman, now Kane against the Shield. And, I'm surprised the Shield don't have at least one more partner. But they're making it out like the Shield is the most dominant group ever. And, they were very, very good. And I do like how they are, quote, quote, booking them to being like one of the most dominant, or the dominant group ever. And it just shows, if Raw can make this show, at least watchable and really, gets me into it without Brock Lesnar, they're doing a very good job. And sometimes a lot of people can be negative. I can be negative. But this Ron Ward is absolutely good at what he does. But that's really it for Raw. I will talk about Monday Night Football just for a little bit. I watched the fourth quarter. I know the Titans had 5 field goals, and then I started watching it. Their defense started, doing a little bit better. They ran the hell out of the ball. They scored on that drive. So they got up 22-19. Colts kicked a field goal. Marcus Mariota threw a beauty of a pass to make it 29-22. Titans stop him, and Derrick Henry ran it for like 72 yards with like 35 seconds to basically end the game. And Titans end up winning 36-22. 3-way tie in that division with them, Houston, and Jacksonville. And I've been saying this, I think Tennessee's still going to win that division no matter what. If you did enjoy this, smash that like button, comment down below, and I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Keller Show tomorrow for a WWE 2K18, not 17, 18 I must say, online stream and SmackDown Live recap, review, right after that show. I will see you guys next time.